All right, game day for the Swift family. Well, game day starts before game day. We get the schedule, we start making plans. From the minute we get onto the train, and there's already fans on there, they're happy to see us. It's a party. You know, it's Dolly Dolly Black and Gold. The fans are ready. You could feel the energy from the stadium just across the way, and we make that march over. That's what football is about. That's the tradition of the community coming out and getting to the stadium and getting ready for game time. For me, it just rings home true. The thing I was looking for in the beginning was my own club, my own experience. It's in the neighborhood. So we literally are supporting local. And when the goals happen, the cheers go out into our community and people hear that and they become excited. They see us leaving, sometimes in joy, sometimes in defeat, but always united. That's what it means to me, you know, for LAFC right here in the community. The thing about Los Angeles is a lot of communities are pretty segregated. So the thing about LAFC is it's so inclusive. Everyone comes in, learns a little bit more about the person sitting to the left and to the right. And when we came to the first game and we walked into the stadium, we felt that energy. In the beginning, you just saw the unity and the thought behind, you know, every piece of the experience.
Whatever it seems like coming through the TV to your living room, it is 100 times crazier than that.
It was a victory even before the late goal by Simon snuck in the net right in front of us when the whole place erupted. And, you know, at that moment, you knew, like, all the work that had been put together and, you know, all the timing was right for Los Angeles and for LAFC. So we just were excited to, you know, go on the ride with the club and see what was coming next, and we still are. '20 provided this, you know, pause and this break in the action that, although it was very upsetting and caused a lot of people to find themselves in some pretty hard circumstances, it kind of brought everybody to the same point.
I think this is more dramatic, more global, and more unusual than anything we have seen in a long, long time.
These things that really reared their head in 2020 have always been present. First thing that struck me is 2020. I mean, that means perfect vision. So the fact that everybody across the globe had to stop and reevaluate what was going on and take an assessment of what was actuality and not just their perception, whether it's social justice, whether it's just health. You know, we have some important things that we're only going to be able to do something about together.
Well, today, when I think about we, it's not just our team, it's not just LAFC. We, for me today, would be all the people that really want change.
The hard times is when you really got to do it the most in order for it to mean something. So to see players like Mark Anthony Kaye decided to do, being brave about social justice, it made fans look at it and say, all right, well, if this guy gives his all, and I mean, he's broken bones for the club, and he's come to Los Angeles and asked everybody to buy into what the club is trying to push, which is to be together. So here's a guy from outside to come and put it on the line. You got to get behind that. I think that day will be very important in club history, much as the first match. I think it's going to be where we get to reset the tone and everyone gets to, you know, reignite their excitement again. At the same time, we'll know that this is a privilege. You know, a lot of people, from the time that the final whistle blew last match to the time that we're sitting there for the first match, a lot of people lost jobs, their lives have been turned upside down. But if we can hang in there and be strong enough to get back to that time, it's all going to be worth it. So I'm looking forward to that.